My name's Laurie Brown and this is my evaluation for my music magazine. As you see, this is my front cover, contents page and double page spread. And for my front cover, it has things you would find generally in music magazines like masthead, cover lines, like that. But found with my masthead, it was different to ones like Q and Emily, whereas they're more in the corner of the page and they're bold, but they're simple. And mine's more spread across. And with the general font and the writing of it, it's more intricate and more like out there. And with the colours as well, it's more brighter than you would find in general music magazines perhaps. Like with perhaps Vibe and Kerrang, you'd find more like simpler colours. It'd be bold, but it'd be just more bland. Whereas mine, I used colours from the Tried colour reel to make it more contrasting and stand out. And with my cover lines, because my theme was indie, so I included things that I thought people of an indie audience would be interested in. And with my contents page, I done the same for the back colours. I done the same style, the house style of the front page, but I done it opposite to make it more interesting. Like as you can see, like the green is now the background and the purple is now the writing part. Mm-hmm. And I separated it into features and regulars like you would find in most music magazines. But rather than having it neatly ordered on the side, I spread it more around to make it more interesting. But that did create some confusion for some of the people from my survey, as they said that some of it was hard to read. And yeah, I stuck with the theme of indie for this as well, and I done it throughout. Yeah. And for like my double page spread, I am included things you would find normally in music magazines, like a stand first and drop cap, as you can see there. And I stuck with the House Style magazine, but I changed some of it bits to make it more, not so it was all the same constantly. As you can see with the writing, that wasn't the same as how it was before. Yeah. And I added like pull quotes and I added photos of just trying to show her personality and make it more interesting for people. And also I wrote about things that maybe that the people read it could inspire to and they could relate to. And yeah. My aim was to make it indie style, and I done that by like with the cover lines and the layout, things like that. And as you can see, it succeeded because most people thought it was indie rather than the other things I could suggest it was. And for the distributing, I would say it was more mainstream, like how Kerrang is, and it would be a larger, well-known producing company that would distribute it. But to start off with, it would be probably more internet to get people interested in it, like have it advertised on the internet and maybe a little bit about it before it went to shops like HMV, things like that. The target audience was mostly towards females, as you can see with how it's laid out and styled, but it's also it can appeal to men because it's all the things that are included in it, but most people have thought it was more for women just because of how it was laid out. And the age range I was aiming for was 15 to 19, which you can see there. They thought it was more 16 to 18, which was between my age range, so it was fine. It was good. And yeah, and they, as you can see also again, they saw the genre was indie. And some of the things they liked about it with the overall was that the contrasting styles and colours, and that it was teen based and it was eye catching and edgy, and with the front cover, the use of the brushes and how you can really focus on certain parts of it, and with the contents, just the layout was understandable and it was interesting and mysterious, and double page spread, they liked the appealingness of the photos and the interview. And the things I learned from it was how to use SurveyMonkey, where we learnt how to produce survey and how that helped with audience feedback, and SlideShare with uploading onto the site and applying it to my Blogger, and I also learnt how to use Blogger to upload all my work. And Photoshop was the main thing I learnt about because I'd never used it before, and I learnt how to use different skills, which, as you can see with my preliminaries, it advanced throughout, because with my CD cover, it didn't look so great, it was poorly cut out, the background didn't look realistic, but it wasn't terrible for my first attempt. And with the college magazine, you can see it improved, but it still was quite, not very well edited, and not all that, didn't stand out, not hugely interesting. But with my last one, I learned how to do more skills. I learned how to airbrush, I learned how to change eye colour, hair colour, enlarge things, cut out better, and it also helped me with designing my actual media magazine, with how to make the text stand out more, and how to use triad colours, and just things like that. And therefore throughout my preliminary and my final piece, I think it looks better now.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
okay?